blocking shots,
yes,
but accountability to your role defensively, that's where Greg Popovich gets you to play.
And the communication so vital.
That always helps, but sometimes Pop takes that just a little bit too far.
And now the Lakers starting group. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Anthony Davis is out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Bradley in at the point. Antetokounmpo, no good. And it's Bradley with the ball for the Lakers. The pass to James. McGee with it. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's his first foul.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
Here's Bradley. He's coming off a 10-point game against Houston. To the inside. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
A bonus when Avery Bradley is finding ways to score inside. He's got to keep working on his interior game.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Bledsoe against Bradley. Now here's Bledsoe. Defense right on him. Over Bradley. There's JaVale McGee with the rebound.
With nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area, that's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
And Bradley gets it to go.
This is where Bradley's at his best. Terrific at slashing with purpose, finding cuts behind the eyes of the defense. It's very efficient and a well-tuned offense for the Bucks. They drive, they kick, they get open threes. Second in the league last year, as that was Mike Budenholzer's biggest change in threes.
Now Green, after the missed three from Lopez, and the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That is his first foul of the game. Davis kicks to James. Outside, Green. Pass to James. Lakers working the ball around now. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. And with the Bucks in their offense, Brent, it all starts with Giannis.
Starts with Giannis, and that might have got them into trouble last year. They could maybe use another creator in a way where a guy can manufacture his own points. Who knows? Maybe that's growth within. Maybe that's Chris Middleton as he tries to improve his game, or Eric Bledsoe in some way. But the team does need a little bit more dynamism on the offensive end.
Stolen by Bledsoe. And oh, here we go. Lopez has got it, the fast break chance. Giannis passes to Middleton. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Lopez.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And now a look at LeBron James here. Since the All-Star break, he has been superb. He's around 30 points per clip, 9 assists, and 8 rebounds. And he's been a rock in the middle for them over that stretch of games. Dominating the glass is his trademark.
I feel like those rebounds are wearing down and eroding the opponent. His effort right now, physically and mentally, has been good.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the bucket by the Bucks. Here's McGee, and they pick up 2.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
On the wing, Giannis. Started by Davis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Watching that guy put on a burst of speed, he takes up so much of the floor. What a burst by Giannis.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, I got a chance to chat a little bit with Frank Vogel. Their dilemma tonight, finding an answer for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Coach said the temptation is to pack the lane, but he's a great passer too, so we have to be careful bringing help. Kevin, we'll see if they can pull that off.
Thank you, David. 4 on the clock. Here's Lopez. No good from outside. Los Angeles leading by 4. Well, he coined the name himself last season. Brent, are you willing to call Brook Lopez Splash Mountain?
I am, but I think Brook Lopez was also looking for some kind of deal so that him and his brother could get free rides for the rest of their lives.
Now, here's Bradley, following the miss by Giannis. Middleton against James, and James throws it down hard.
Never get tired of LeBron James in the air doing wonderful things.
Middleton outside. Giannis inside. Davis is up. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight, Kevin. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Bradley dishes to LeBron. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That's foul number 2 for him. And Los Angeles with some changes. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Kyle Kuzma comes in for LeBron. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Bradley. Now here's Kuzma. 14 points from him the last game against Houston. Knocks it loose. And Bledsoe has it in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
Zero hesitation. I mean, zero. Bledsoe with a quick release that time.
Green passes to Rondo. Back to Green. There's the 3. And the Lakers with another miss.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Drains the 3-pointer.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Middleton outside. Rebound the Lakers. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And they did win that last game in this matchup. And it seemed they got the benefit of the whistle.
Howard. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far.
I got it. Honestly,
and this has been a fairly close game for the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Rondo and Caldwell Pope in the backcourt. Howard is out there with Davis, and it's Kuzma in at the 3. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Milwaukee in the lead. Here's Rondo, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Kuzma outside. Here's Davis. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Giannis. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Lopez, no luck. And it's Davis with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. He gets that one.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Pass to Middleton. This is to Lopez. Giannis outside. And the dunk by Giannis.
You have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
The Lakers trail. Rondo on top. Guarded by Bledsoe. Rondo's shot is off.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
The Lakers have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Here's Giannis, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket. Brent, the league's been trying to clean up some of the physicality that we see, some of the jawing, but there are some players that do a great job of nonetheless getting under an opponent's skin.
I don't think, Kevin, over the past couple of years, we would deem the NBA as being more physical than at any other time. Would we say that?
I think that's fair.
We would never say that. But there are still irritants in the game. And the reason why those guys do that is because that's their competitive advantage. And that's the way the league is always going to operate. There are going to be guys out there who are going to use either their intellect to get inside your head or do things on a physical level that are going to cause you to think about what it is you're doing on the floor.
Exactly.
And when you find those guys, they're really interesting players to watch. You're not going to replicate their shooting form, Kevin. But in terms of sometimes their approach, there are things that you might be able to learn from a Draymond Green or a Marcus Smart.
There's no doubt. Now, here's Caldwell Pope following the miss by Giannis.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Middleton for 3, sinks the triple. Middleton's got the lead up to 5 now for the Bucks.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Rondo passes to Kuzma. Back to Rondo. To the middle. Here's Caldwell Pope. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Caldwell Pope's got his second bucket of the game to go. Bucks leading by 3. Antetokounmpo finds Bledsoe. Middleton outside. Passes to Antetokounmpo. No good. And the Lakers going the other way now. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played. Kuzma can't get it to go.
Well, he wants that one over again, I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Korver against Caldwell Pope. Middleton left side. Now the dish to Antetokounmpo. Rocket 6. Bledsoe with it. He's picked up by Rondo. Shot's good by Bledsoe.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
Looking at the last game for Milwaukee, it was a loss to Boston. On the wing, Davis. 1:10 left to play in the first half.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
For 3, Middleton, and again Milwaukee with the triple.
Pretty much poor defensive effort there. You have to get a hand in his face when he's spotting up from distance.
Inside, here's Howard. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
50 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Giannis drives in. And now here's Rondo, the fast break opportunity. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Rondo's got 4 assists now tonight. Milwaukee leading by 3. Bledsoe passes to Korver. 24 seconds left in the first half. Back to Bledsoe from outside the arc. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 4 rebounds in this game.
They're still trying to calibrate right now because he had 1 3 in the first quarter, but nothing since.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Outside Korver, over Caldwell Pope, and there's Korver on the assist from Antetokounmpo. Korver's got his first bucket of the night. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Bucks lead by 3. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. Kyle, a little tough there offensively in the first half. How do you guys get going in the second?
Just, keep on moving the ball, play with energy, play with the pass. I mean, they're a great defensive team. It's what they do. So it's going to be tough tonight, but we did all right.
Hey, Kyle, thanks a lot for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. The game was always within a fairly narrow margin, with their largest deficit of the period being 6. They battled hard in the second quarter, and it was reflected on the scoreboard. Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks' first half?
Well, I think to shoot a high percentage, the offense has to be in sync. And in the first half, those guys were sharing the basketball, playing for each other. Now it becomes a matter of being consistent at it.
Shaq, your take on the Lakers.
Well, I thought the one bright spot was the effort on the glass. Several times when momentum was sliding, getting a timely rebound was really lifting. Strong work on the glass is key because that's how you string together a series of big stops.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. On the court for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Kyle Korver is out there at Bledsoe, and it's Middleton in at the 3 spot.
And more Giannis is getting the ball in late clock situations, so very calm in that one.
And here is Los Angeles now, trailing by 5. Here's LeBron, and James throws it down.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? And the dunk by LeBron.
Well, you got to try to keep LeBron away from the post as much as possible. That time, too deep, turns around, and gets the dunk.
And the bright lights of L.A., perhaps too much for some players. But you know what, Greg? Not for LeBron James.
This guy thrives in the spotlight. The Lakers crafting a roster to satisfy his championship ambitions. Off the court, the City of Angels perfect for maximizing his business aspirations.
Lakers trail by 3. And James throws it down.
Somebody didn't get the memo. You left a clear lane for LeBron James.
Here's Giannis. And he elevates for the slam dunk. JaVale McGee did not like that.
Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet, Kevin?
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Markieff Morris is checked in for the Lakers. Free throw good. Giannis. Especially in the playoffs, Brent, so much can change when a player gets in a foul trouble. You see the league ever modifying that foul out rule?
I know that they do that in the summer league where you can stay on the court for 10 fouls as elimination, but it's a technical every time. I don't see the league doing that. I think it's good for the game so that star players or meaningful players, ones that play specifically on defense, they have to have responsibility for what it is that they're doing on the floor. And if they're overly aggressive, you should be penalized for playing that way.
Alex Caruso. He's checked in for the Lakers. Here's James. 10 points for him. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. Lakers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
And I just love the skill set that Markieff Morris has, Greg, at that forward position.
He really is a do-it-all type of forward for this team. Can step outside and shoot, but has no problem guarding anyone on the front line of the opposition.
LeBron with the bucket.
Now he's put on a shooting display here in the second half. He really seems to be in a great groove right now.
Bledsoe outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Great D that time from Davis.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
The feed now to James. And finished off by LeBron.
Yeah, LeBron showing all the ways that he can dominate a game here on another level in this one.
Now the pass to Giannis. Lopez outside. From outside, off the mark. Lakers have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That's his third foul of the game. Third quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Davis.
Good hustle from the big man there. Love seeing Lopez work hard, get down low, make a difference on this end.
Middleton outside. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Lopez up top over Davis. And he overshot that one, missing.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Morris kicks to LeBron. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Free throw, no good for LeBron.
Well, every night, the competitive killer instinct of LeBron James makes him as elite as he's been. Of course, a future first ballot Hall of Famer, and a lot of gas, it seems, left in the tank for LeBron James.
And finished off by LeBron.
Really heads up there, a play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Morris against Giannis. To stop the drought, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis has the hard hat on right now, going to work. So good, so long, they're just terrorizing the D.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 18.
Oftentimes when the stakes are raised, you go to your favorite move. We know he's very comfortable around the rim.
Middleton finds Antetokounmpo. The call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, an aggressive Antetokounmpo is a good thing for this team, taking it in with force to the rack and getting the foul.
And the Lakers making a change here. Kuzma's checked in.
And guys, at this point in his career, Anthony Davis just entering his prime. Crazy to think when you look at what he's already accomplished thus far.
Nice shot by James.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
left here in the third quarter. Korver, good.
That's Korver's game right there. When that 3 ball is dropping, he is really, really dangerous, and it drops often.
James looking it over. And that one, good. James has got 24.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Bledsoe kicks to Korver. Bledsoe outside. Back to Korver. Pass to Bledsoe. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from 11. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. Avery Bradley. Bledsoe for 3. Can't connect. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Taking a look at the Lakers. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. And it's Bradley in at the 1. Now here's Giannis. It's stolen by Bradley. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Much better job of just taking care of the basketball, really putting the onus on the defense.
Green dishes to Bradley. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. Bucks trail by 6. Fires the 3. The offensive rebound. Giannis passes to Korver. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Giannis has got 4 assists in the game. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Kuzma against Giannis. Lopez with the steal. And now here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. The wide open look here for Lopez. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Well, he could just see over the defense. The eyes to spot the open man. Giannis flourishing right now as a facilitator.
Here's LeBron. Oh, that was huge.
Incredible. And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Here's Giannis after the basket by the Lakers. Shot clock at 5. Kicks it to Korver to tie it up. The Lakers with the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Kuzma passes to Davis. Giannis with some nice D.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for that.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
We tend to forget that AD started out as a point guard when he was in high school, showing off his speed and ability in the open court on that break.
Here's Giannis, following the basket by Anthony Davis. And here's Middleton. Bledsoe outside. Pass to Korver, beyond the arc. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And they've had the advantage tonight on the glass, and that's another big one.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Sometimes all you can do is wrap up Davis and hope he doesn't make the shot.
On the trade for Anthony Davis, a risk for the Lakers, but they feel, Greg, that both sides will find an extension this offseason.
There is mutual interest from both sides. Lakers made the trade confident Davis would resign. A bit of a leap of faith, but the Lakers did everything they could to secure Davis long term.
And the Lakers making a change here. McGee's checked in, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Antetokounmpo, those long strides and then fearless in his attack.
Lakers leading by 4. Green dishes to Bradley. Poked away and out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Lakers ball. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Korver way outside. They get it back.
Wow, Lopez stepping up. What confidence from the big fella.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Bledsoe against Bradley. Pass to McGee. Stolen by Bledsoe. For the finish, and the jam by Bledsoe.
There's Bledsoe stepping up and getting it done.
Now James. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. Free throw, no good for LeBron. The Bucks trail. Antetokounmpo kicks to Korver. Giannis inside. Guarded by Bradley. Antetokounmpo, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Milwaukee's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep.
We talk a lot about Russell Westbrook and the way that he attacks every game. I think in the Eastern Conference, Giannis Antetokounmpo might be the same way, just tenacious and full of energy, and he fills up the stats.
And he makes both free throws.
And you just have to understand that hours and hours of practice mean that clutch free throws become easy.
Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Excellent job by Korver's teammates to get him the ball. They let him take advantage of that opportunity.
And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his 4th foul of the contest. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. All sorts of time, and dead on that time. Beautiful shot. LeBron's got 30.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Middleton the pass to Lopez. On the wing, Giannis. He's guarded by Davis. 6 to shoot. Here's Antetokounmpo. Yes!
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, Greg, is that the biggest shot of the game?
59 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's LeBron. A second chance effort. Yes! And the foul. That's on Brook Lopez.
As soon as Davis receives the ball, you just know he's going to take it at the D. And the basket there was big.
He is absolutely the guy you want at the line in that situation. It just shows you how much he loves these moments.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He dishes it to Korver. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Giannis inside. Working on Green. And it's Giannis missing.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
LeBron James, one of the best ever to do it.
Points are an absolute must here.
Can't come away empty, GA. That would be the nail in the coffin.
And Lopez has it in the corner. Bledsoe with him. Now guarded by Bradley. The 3 from Korver. Misses the 3. Giannis passes to Lopez. Here's Antetokounmpo. No good, and tight defense there bobbled that shot. So it's Los Angeles taking it up.
Podcast ko man din ako.